Hi everyone, my name is Angelo Wijaya and I'm a member of UNFPA Indonesia Youth Advisory Panel. So, in today's video, we will talk about how COVID-19 may be impacting our mental health. And I'll be sharing some of the practical tips and information on how young people can take care of their mental health and mental well being. It is important to talk about mental health during COVID 19 because, first, we need to take care of the well being of our mental health and to look out for others who may be in need. Second, taking care of our mental health is just as important as taking care of our physical health. And third, we all experience and react to crisis differently, so we need to know how to cope with the situation. And some people can be very anxious easily, while some others may not feel as affected. And these are normal reactions made by different people. So, is COVID 19 impacting your mental health? Well, it is likely that the pandemic is impacting us and our mental health. And it is normal that major changes in our daily lives, such as school closures or containment policies, affect how we feel. And many people may also be experiencing additional stress due to their circumstances that are new to them, such as losing their jobs or knowing someone close might be at risk of severe illness. And changes in your mood, such as being worried, being sad, being angry, or having difficulty sleeping or concentrating, is a normal way for your body, your physical body, to respond to stress. So, coping with COVID 19. The best way to cope with COVID 19 pandemic is to take care of yourself and your needs. And remember, you know yourself and understand your physical and emotional needs best. So, if you're concerned about your mental health or anyone else's, do not hesitate to ask for support or reach out for professional help if you can. Here are some tips to help you and your families to look after your mental health. Try to do activities that you enjoy while maintaining physical distancing and take care of your body by eating healthy, sleeping enough, and exercising. To stay calm, try to take deep breath, stretch, or meditate, or even sing. And remember not to socially isolate yourself. It's a physical distancing, so we're all in this together. But just remember not to isolate yourself socially. And last but not least, connect with friends and families and relatives and let them know how you're feeling during this pandemic. So, if you feel overwhelmed during this pandemic, it's okay to reach out for help to those you trust and try to focus on the things you can control. Having a daily routine during this time can provide a sense of stability, so keep doing something in your routine. And if you're working from home, try to establish a designated workspace and try to talk and communicate to your family about having a quiet time. And by achieving the easiest task on your to do list, you could feel motivated to continue. And I do this every day. So make a to do list and try to finish things on your list one by one. And it helps. So, when things are difficult, some of us may turn to coping mechanism that can ultimately make us feel worse. Even though things are hard, we should avoid to turning to alcohol, smoking, or any other substances. Not only that it is unhealthy for your mental well-being, but it could affect your immune system as well. It can make you more vulnerable. And another thing to discuss is cyberbullying. Being online can be a great way to stay connected. But for some of us, the internet can also be an unsafe space. So here are some of the tips to help you stay safe on the internet. Tips number one, don't share information about your identity online, like your address or contact details. The second one is think carefully before posting photos of yourself online, even if you're sharing them privately. Because once you share the pictures and once the picture is online, then anyone can download, can share, and even can change it. So it leads us to the third point, which is to avoid engaging with bullies and trolls, as this could only make things worse. The fourth one is stop the hate. So do not participate in or enable cyberbullying by ignoring it. So you have to take action to stop it. So the next one is to seek professional help as needed. So while our tips might help, but it's important for you that you seek further mental health support if you need it, the professional one. And if you're already receiving mental health care, do your best to continue the treatment. You may be able to access support or resources online or by phone if you can't meet in person. So if you feel like your mental health and mental state is worsening, be patient with yourself. If you cannot access professional help, reach out to your community and somebody that you trust for support. So the next thing is communication, because communication is key to support yourself and others during difficult times such as this pandemic. Uh, be aware of the needs of others around you and support your community. If there are many people in your household, you should try to talk about your routines and to see how you can each respect, each other's schedules and needs during this pandemic. And do not give in to frustration or violence. We should always try to communicate our feelings clearly and calmly, which can also help us to understand and address our emotions. And use your communication skills to support your community. If we can't physically be near, you can use phones or online platforms to stay connected with friends and relatives. So I hope these tips were helpful for you in taking care of your mental health and well-being during this pandemic. And if you or anyone you know has been struggling because of COVID-19, that's pretty normal. That's totally okay. And I challenge you to use this template to create your own video and share your advice with your friends.